So good afternoon, and it's my privilege to have you, Anita ma'am, here. And today we will be learning about ABC of business. Normally, when we are into our jobs, we hardly think about the business, especially the educationist. When they are into business job, sometimes the people will make you feel as if you are talking about business means you are very money minded person, you are very mean person, you are the person who doesn't think about service, the person who is thinking only about making money. So at least like it will be taken in the bad like it will be considered as a bad thing that we are doing. But nowadays, now the scenario has changed, the mindset has changed. When we realize, that this fact we realized when we have already served for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of our life, then we realize that, okay, by the end of the day, what is in my hand? Because I have given all my time, efforts, energy, whatever I had, my knowledge, everything I have given to the institution. But once the institution's need is fulfilled, once I am not uh, as young as I was earlier, so then naturally the institution will say bye bye. And then at that time, we are empty handed, we don't have anything. So that's why I always advocate my teachers, my friends, my professionals, everybody that we should at least have two source of income, one active income where we personally are present and we are doing the things, and another that is passive income where we are not present over there but we are able to generate some money. So that is passive income. That's only possible when we are going to have our own small setup, our own business. And since I have started my own business, I considered that how much it is beneficial for our personal growth, for our personal life. We can balance the work life very easily. We are living happily. But how to start this? That is a big question. So already we know about EduFam International Academy that is responsible for training and coaching and providing the quality trainings to the individuals, to the organizations, to the corporates, to the companies, so that they can be the better version of themselves and they can flourish either their business or their jobs wherever they are. And this is my introduction. I have 30 years of experience in the field of education, leadership, and now since last 2 years I am into the business development coaching. And every day I am learning a new things, and whatever I learn I try to uh, transfer that to my friends and to my fellows. So if we talk about that, suppose if you have thought of starting some training programs or some coaching programs or some teaching programs for the students and the teachers, if we take this example, so first of all, what inspired you to start this business? Uh, what will be your answer, Anita ma'am, if I ask you that what inspired you to start this business of like teaching, training, and coaching the students and the teachers? Maybe first of all, maybe your financial needs.
Yes, it was
Yes,
first of all financial needs, and of course, it is another source of income, that is backup you must have. After certain age, you need to have a backup,
that's very
and
true.
the
That's very true.
passion for whatever, whichever profession you are. That
Yes.
also matters a lot. If you don't have that passion, how many businesses you do, it is all waste. So first is financial security, of course, the backup, and the third is the passion.
Yes, very true. Then what problems does your business solve, and who is your target audience? That has to be very clear. And what is your vision for the business in next 1 to 3 years? So these are some very simple questions. Now there are so many questions to be asked, because if we don't reply to these questions, there is no chance of being successful in our business endeavors. I know that at this moment, when the people are just thinking of starting the business, it's not possible to find out all the answers, because who are your main competitors? What makes your business unique? How have you identified and validated your target market? What strategies are you using to attract and retain customers? What is your revenue model, and how do you plan to scale it? Then there are questions like for the future growth, what are your short term goals, what are your long term goals? So all these questions are the crucial questions. Your challenges, what has been the biggest challenge so far in starting your business, what kind of support or resources would help you to grow faster. So these are certain questions that we have to reflect upon, and we have to think about this. Without thinking or without knowing the answers of these questions, it will be useless if we are entering into the business arena. So we should be very clear. Business is all about clarity of mind. It's, when we are into the job, what happens that most of the things are discussed and thought by the management. But when we are into our own business, everything we have to think ourselves. So that clarity of thought is very, very important. Now, let us look at these facts and myths also. Some people, they think that if I'm going to start my business, that will guarantee quick success and wealth. So this is a just myth, because no startup is going to guarantee the wealth immediately. It is said that 90% startups fail, and only 10% startups, they are successful. Then one more myth is there, that you need a groundbreaking idea to start. This is also a myth. Even on working on the old ideas, like starting the restaurant, or maybe starting the clothes business, garment business, or starting any retail shops or other shops. So these are not very groundbreaking ideas, but still you can start your business and you can do very successfully. So we should not wait for the groundbreaking idea to start the business. And only young people can succeed in startups. This is also a myth. Even at any age, we can think of starting the business and we can be successful. There are lots of examples. The KFC founder, the example of KFC founder is there. Then people think that huge funding is essential to launch a startup. This is also very much a myth, because even with zero funding, we can start. Like if we want to go into the service industry, no funding is required. If suppose I take your example of your business of teaching, training, and coaching business, so there is no funding required. You can do either in person, where people can come to your place, or maybe you can do online. The Zoom platform is free of cost. You can have on the Zoom line online programs. But one thing very clear should be there, that we should know how to sell. We should know, and our first customer should be our closest person. Normally what happened when we start anything, we always minus our close people, and minus the relatives, and minus the family people, minus the friends. And then we think that outsiders are going to buy our services. Outsiders are going to give us our business, give us the business. That is a great myth. We have to first of all think that the person who is closest to me, like maybe if you have very close friends, like suppose take the example of Yasmin. She is very close friends. So Yasmin must be having grandchildren, those who are in need of the coaching training. So start from there, okay? Because you are not selling anything, you are giving the services that is required by them for the future of their grandchildren. And you are a teacher that is better than many teachers. You are the one who is going to give the quality. So likewise, we should always start with the near and dear ones. Then some people think that startups are all about the product. Like I should have some concrete things. I should have some dresses, some jewelry, some groceries, some food stuff. I should have some products to sell. This is also a wrong myth, because even we can sell the services also if we don't have the products. Then startups have no work life. This is also a myth, that people think that if we are starting our own business, then we will be 24/7 engaged in that. We will not have any peace of mind. We will not have any work-life balance. This is also a myth. And startups are risky and unmanageable. This is also a myth, that people think that, okay, it is very risky to start any business and we will not be successful. Even if 10% is the success rate, but the 10% are the people who are successful. They are not the angels from the sky, those who are successful. So why we start with a negative thought that I'm not going to be successful? We can start the business, and even if one idea is not working, we can switch over to the another idea. So there are certain challenges that are really globally the businesses are facing. So out of that, the foremost is like the political instability. Like there is a war situation, then naturally all the business they suffer. That there is a problem of supply chain, there is a problem of inflation and rising costs, technological disruptions, climate change and sustainability. And there is also a challenge of talent acquisition. So these are the global challenges that the business people are facing. Now let's look at the startup challenges, that if somebody starts a business, then what are the challenges we are expecting that the person is going to face? So first of all, limited financial, like, when we don't have any history because we are starting something, the people will ask, okay, what have you done before? How much business you have given before? So we don't have any financial history because we were in the job and we were getting a salary that is limited salary. We can tell that, okay, we have earned this much. So that is also one of the hindrance if we go for the investors to invest in something. Then there is intense competition because, in the new generation, the starting their own work is taking like lots of like they all are thinking about starting their own business because of the freedom of time, flexibility of working hours, and the freedom of their own choice. So the new generation, they want to start their own businesses. Because of that, there's an intense competition. Then there is a high risk also. We start something, even if we have started with zero investment, we are going to waste our time and energy, because time is also money. So there is a high risk of maybe not getting sufficient businesses. Then inadequate business plan. Most of the businesses, they are not successful because there is no plan at all. We just start the things. We don't have any operational planning. We don't have any goal. We don't have any financial planning. We don't have any target audience. We don't have any target customers. So that is also one of the challenge. Then cash flow management. Like, initially when the startups, they get funding from others, then they think, oh, I have got 5 crores, I have got 2 crores, I have got 1 crore funding. So this money will last, they think. And they don't plan like from beginning that I should get even revenue also. I have to generate money, because many nowadays, through the technology, the people are making lots of apps and they are starting their businesses. So, and they are getting investment money also. But they don't think about revenue generation, that what will be the revenue generation. Even from first day, we have to think that it is not only just to invest and just to spend, how we are going to get it back. That is all. These are the biggest challenges. So according to the latest data, up to 90% of startups, they fail. And there are certain more statistics that we have to look at this. 20% of new business fail within the first 2 years. 45% of new business startups don't survive the fifth year. 65% of new startups fail during the first 10 years. And 75% of American startups go out of business during the first 15 years. But anyway, surviving till 15 years means 75% businesses are surviving up to 15 years. So this is not a small amount. This is, if it is not surviving after 15 years means, then we have to change the strategy. We have to change the business. And then again, we have to start with a new Josh and with new enthusiasm. So now here, let us look some of the examples, those who have uh, cope up with these challenges very successful. So like, suppose if we talk about building a strong business model, we can take the example of Airbnb. So how successful the Airbnb is, because their business model is very, very strong model. They connect the building owners or flat owners and the travelers. So the travelers will always be there. They will be in need of finding the places. And the people, those who have invested in the flats for the business purpose, they will always look for the travelers, those who are going to stay with them. So they have made a model where they are connecting both the people, and it is going so successfully. You will always find that all the Airbnb are full. Then if we take the example of like effectively pitching, that how we are pitching our idea to the people. So we can take the example of Canva, that how Canva is like within very short period of time, Canva has become so successful because first of all, their mindset of service mindset. So many things are free at Canva that anybody can use without spending money. After a certain period of time, when your business grows and you need more exclusive features, then you need Canva paid version. So for that reason, if we talk, so Canva has a very strong pitching ability, and they have effectively pitched. Because of that, they got the substantial funding from the high profile investors. Now, if you talk about that, if without investment, if we start the business and it is still going to be successful, then we can take the example of MailChimp. So they have started the business like as a bootstraps, where they themselves have invested whatever money they have. They have just focused on the organic growth because they are offering affordable and scalable email marketing. So through email, how we can do the marketing, that solution they have given, and because of that, they are successful and they have not taken any investment from other people. If we take the example of Pebble, so Pebble is a smartwatch. It has used crowdfunding method where they have collected 10 million with the crowdfunding, and then they have started their business, the smartwatch business of the Pebble. Now, if we talk about Zoho, so Zoho is a provider of cloud-based business software. So it has focused on profitability from a start by offering low cost yet high quality products on small and medium sized businesses. So in this way, the Zoho has ensured the profitability. Now you also must be having some role models as business owners. We have to think and we have to find out that who is our role model in the business. Now here, as this is the program of ABC of business. So EduFam has developed all the business ideas, how to start your business from A to Z. But today we will be talking about only A, B, and C. Rest, if somebody wants to learn more, then we can have the another workshop, or they can join our another workshops where we are going to talk about even D to Z. So when we think of starting the business, the first and foremost is that our idea. What is our idea? And this is my problem also. Like till 2 years ago, I was also facing the same problem, that I never assessed the idea. One idea came, let me start. This idea came, let me work. This idea has come, let me do the thing. So assessing is very important, whether my idea has substantial potential of making money or not. Because business means by the end of the day, we are making money. So if we are not validating our business idea, then we will not be able to identify that what is the exact problem that I'm going to solve of the people and why people will pay me. The first question is why people will pay me on this idea. And for this purpose, Ikigai is very, very beneficial. Ikigai says, we have already done before also this Ikigai. This is a Japanese formula, that what we do, what we love is our passion. You know, suppose I love, what is that called? Batolia, like talk, 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 and talk. Okay. So if I love talking, 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 so that is my passion. Okay. Then I have to think that what is that I'm good at. Okay. So whether my talk is professional or not. If I am good at professional talk, then that will become my profession. Then whether what I am talking is taken by the public or not. Whether public is ready to pay me for my talks, for my workshops, for my programs. If they are ready to pay me for that, so it means that is my vocation. And if I'm talking about sustainability, like that is my latest passion that I'm talking about, because the world needs that, so that becomes the mission. So that is my mission. So starting from love, we have to think about profession, then we have to think about vocation and the mission. What happens mostly, the people are only at this point where they think about what they love. You know, I love singing. Okay, fine. I love painting. I love making new things. I love cooking. That's fine. But whether your love is having professional touch or not, whether you are an expert in that or not, that is another question we have to find out. And then after that, suppose you are expert of boiling rice and dal, making rice, dal chawal. Okay. So whether what is the market demand for the dal chawal? Or are you selling dal chawal in the area where poor people are there, laborers are there, those who need dal chawal? Or are you offering dal chawal on the price that is even lower than their house-made dal chawal? So all these things, when we think, then we can ensure that how people are going to pay for this too. So that will become our vocation. And if we are identifying the camps where laborers are living, they are in the need of this dal chawal, and then we are providing like uh, tiffin for them, pack lunch for them, and we are giving very like subsidy rates for them. So that will become our mission. So in this way, we have to introspect. We have to check our idea. And after doing all these things, we will be able to very easily find out that whether my idea has substance of selling or not, whether people are going to buy it or not. Like since so long, I was doing this leadership programs. So it was doing quite good, but it was not doing, like I can now say that it was not a thriving business that everybody will rush for that. One of my friends said, that your leadership courses only the top people will take, maybe CEOs, maybe managers, and most of the people, they don't want their common people, common workers to be leaders. They discourage them. They want them to be the followers. They just want them that whatever is being told to them, they must do it. So they will not even go for your courses for their staff. So something that is the need of everyone is the best model for the business. So that is also there. I'm doing the leadership also, but leadership is for the elite group, the limited business, limited people. But now, like this sustainability is for everyone. Each and every human being, those who are into this world, they all need to think about sustainability. They all think about uh, their carbon footprints, how they are going to reduce it. So it is common for everyone. It is for the university, for the schools, for the homemakers, for the professionals, for the managers, for the workers, for the laborers, for everyone. So now everybody is in need of this in today's world, those who are concerned about the global well-being. So this is A. Now coming to B. So after narrowing down our love and passion, we have just selected one activity, that this is the activity that I am going to do. Like suppose you selected that you are going to do 9th to 12th English. Okay. Because the student, they need English. You are an expert of English. Those who are going to write the examination, they need English. English is something that is required, especially in those schools where the medium is their mother tongue. So in those schools, their English is weak. So I can target those schools where the English is not very good. So once we finalize, then we have to build a business plan. And it has to be in black and white in the writing. Comprehensive business plan where we will have the detail. My mission is that all the students whom I am teaching should get minimum 60% or 70% and above. So that is the business mission. Then my goal is that how many months I'll take to complete the syllabus. Then what will be my strategy? Then how much fees I am going to take, how many students I am going to take. So that full plan has to be there. Then accordingly, we can work upon the marketing side, then selling side, and then getting them in, and then doing the business. Then after 6 months, we have to review again on the plan that whatever we projected for the 6 months, how much is the percentage of success, how much we achieved. It won't be achieved 100%, that is 100% sure. But what is the percentage of achievement, where I have to change it, whether I have to modify the months or whether I have to modify the fees, where I have to modify my target areas, I have to contact other schools, other states, maybe I can contact North Indian schools where the schools are like mother language schools. So like that, we have to reflect upon and we have to change the strategies. So the business plan looks something like this. We have to make in the format. where we have to write the company's description. Here in your case, you will write your own description. Then you will write the market analysis. How is the English in the market, the students? Then what is your product? So you are providing them the course syllabus, or you are providing them some other courses also, like creative writing, like formal writing. So all those will be your products and services. That what all you are going to do. Then competitive analysis, how much other people are charging for that, how much I am going to charge. Then what will be the marketing strategies, whether I'm going to have social media, through my contacts, through WhatsApp, through personal phone calls, through personal WhatsApp, through email IDs. So all these things we have to mention here. Then how it is going to be executed. Then what will be this is the later stage when we have more people. Then how will be the management team, and then what will be the financial projection. So this is B. Now coming to C, C is mostly for the market research, conduct the market research. Without knowing in the market what is happening, we cannot launch our services. So maybe if you are starting English teaching, and you will find out that there are so many people, those who are already teaching English, and they are charging even less amount than. Then maybe you can think about of, okay, then let me switch over to the teachers training program. Let me switch over to the pre-primary training programs. Let me add, or maybe not switch over, let me add that also. That if I am not getting much students in English, then I can get for the teachers training. I can get for the uh, preschool training. I can get for the assemblies ideas. I can get for the celebrations ideas. Sometimes the teachers, the schools, they lack those ideas. We can have some sustainability ideas, how they can do the sustainable practices in the school, and these type of things we can think. But for that, we have to first find out, at least in your locality where you live, at least check around 25 to 30 schools, what exactly they are doing, what are their issues, problems, what they are facing. You talk to the teachers, other teachers, just informally, that okay, what exactly is happening, what is the weak areas of their school, improvement areas, and that will be the our market area. Like if they lack some creativity, then maybe we can offer them the creative ideas for their functions, for their programs. And that is also, nowadays it is also sellable, we can sell it. So likewise, the C is for the market survey. Every business requires our personal attention. If we are not involved personally in the things, then nobody else is going to do for us. When we start our business, first of all, we should think that we are the salesman of our business. We are the marketeers of our business. And then we are the ones who are going to deliver. So these three aspects, at least we have to do our own. Then only we can ensure the success of our business. So these are three, A, B, and C. So these are some of the surveys, how we conduct the surveys. Sometimes we conduct on the paper surveys. Sometimes we can have the focus group survey, online surveys, mixed method surveys. This is all for the big product company if you are starting, or big service company we are starting. So in these type of surveys, we can conduct and we can get the figures. Now, these are the things, those are from D to Z. But today, this is not our target. So we will end here. And I hope you got some initial ideas about how to start the business. If you
Yes,
want to
yes.
know more about this,
Yeah.
then inshallah we can have some other
Yeah.
day program. And now you, as per this, you just think and write down the things, whatever
Yeah,
you have.
my only this thing is that when I want to do something, like if I want to take up start a business, first of all I am zero in marketing. That's not my cup of tea. So I have that hiccup, initial hiccup. How will I go about? Because I have never sold any product. Because being a pure academician, so I have given my best to the society. The second thing is, my only apprehension is if I need somebody, I am not that confident that I can do it alone. That is my another hiccup. And if I want somebody, people they say we cannot invest, though I say it's not investing, but you can be with me. See, for example, if I need to make a project plan, without a project plan, I cannot go further. Whatever is in my mind, I have to make a project plan. So for that also, I need some help. If बोलते हैं ना, एक से दो भले. So
Mhm.
that kind of support I am not getting from my besties, you can say. Of course, family is not into this business, like, into teaching and all. But friends, I have a big circle. For example, see, I had put your leadership program to so many people, and I said that you will be getting, discount from, considering my name, you'll be getting discount and all. But still, people, they think that अनीता को कुछ कमीशन मिलने वाली है, अनीता को कुछ फायदा होने वाला. दैट इज सेकेंडरी, दैट इज बिटवीन यू एंड मी. ओके, दैट इज
Okay,
नॉट
so Anita
डिस्क्लोज्ड.
ma'am, what I will
But
advise you is,
you
you,
know,
yeah, I heard your
I don't
good
know, somehow
purpose.
I get very demotivated.
Mm.